Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Blake Snell gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. In my opinion, the best stuff from the left side of the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. You can see right there, he's hitting over 350 on the season. He's one of the great hitters in the game today. I just love watching him hit because there aren't many holes in his swing. Not many pitchers have figured out how to get him out this season.
The 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Garcia is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now. Blew that fastball right by him.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. Lifetime versus this arm. Not great. He's 1 for 8. And that misses for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Robertson.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Edwin Encarnacion now will match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
The designated hitter, Edwin.
Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Big rip at the curveball, but it comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Previous history with Blake Snell. He has a 3-for-12 line. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's 1-1. Torres is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Velasquez has it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that first pitch of the at-bat.
The center fielder
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And there's the first out. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Choi, originally from South Korea, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
The shortstop.
First offering on its way. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, B.J. LeMahieu. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Here's Cameron Maven, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Misses ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box. No doubt about it.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. At the plate, Austin Romine. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Garcia gets it back in, and that'll hold the runner at third base. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
No strike.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Aaron Judge is on deck. Grounded to the right. Wendell fields it cleanly. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
The right fielder, number 99.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Maven on third with 2 out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2-1 now. The set and the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wendell is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is. So coming to the plate, Matt Duffy back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. Now batting, Joey Wendell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
No strike.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Ripped toward the gap in right. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Mike Zunino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The third baseman, Miguel.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batting.
Standing in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out last time up. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Andujar on at first, nobody out. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and two strikes to the Yankees DH.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Coming to the plate now, Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matt, you expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Two and 1. And he'll snap one over the first. And it froze him, and they got him. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. Luke Voit would be next. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Runner,
Looking
yes.
for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Pham is there, and he'll make the catch to Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. LeMahieu loves it, and the off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batter, designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at the first pitch curveball that's in the third. It's ball one. That's inside. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Ground ball right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So a runner at first with two away, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Torres brings it in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side trying to pick things up where we left off. DJ LeMahieu will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
A bouncer up the middle. Wendell up the middle. And that's the first down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Settling in now, Cameron Maven. He drew a walk his first time up. Left center, base hit.
Yeah, and that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, Diego, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And another snap throw to the bag. And they got him. Stepping in now, Austin Romine. They still go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now here it comes. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Yanks at the plate, number 11. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Matt.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And he falls behind 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And Mayhew's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
And that will bring up Joey Wendell. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be.
1-1 the count now. 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
2-1.
Grounded back up the middle to his left. Velasquez. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 29.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
And now Edwin Encarnacion popped him up. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Pham. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
And he popped him up. Boyd has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So now here is Avisail Garcia. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result. Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line. And gone for a home run.
Now batting, designated hitter, Daniel Robertson.
Into the box, Daniel Robertson.
That's foul.
0 for 2. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down, and a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Ryan Stanek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Number 55.
Now at the plate, Torres. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in once again, Luke Boyd.
Luke Boyd.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 0-1 delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The batter.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him, and this is popped up near second base. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Kiermaier. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now batting.
Digging in, Ji-Man Choi. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. He's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Stepping up now, Matt Duffy. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way. Now that.
So digging in now, Joey Wendell. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
In the dirt here. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Lifted the other way to left center. Maben on the run. And he brings it down to end the inning. Emilio Pagan is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th. balance of the year.
Emilio Pagan.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Kiermaier is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Austin.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ball one.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
From the windup, the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Zach Britton will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Playing 11.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
2-1.
Swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's 1 for 5. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avisail Garcia. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Now in the box, Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time. 0-2 count, and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
A ball and 2 strikes. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Torres would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is... To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Strike one to start the at-bat. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Playing 2-2.
And a deep sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stepping into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Swinging a soft liner. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the first
standing in, Ji-Man Choi. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. A crooked number going on the board.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can...
And that is down for extra bases. Is that on a plate to go-ahead run and maybe another? And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. So striding forward now, Joey Wendell comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that gets him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The left fielder, number 29.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. And Gord will take this one over to the bag, and that... Jose Alvarado takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Alvarado.
First offering on its way. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Comes set and the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now. Alvarado has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Stepping in, Luke Voigt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Single.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Stays alive, still 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Next for New York, Cameron Maybin. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Voit, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 59 minutes.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL East, Emilio Pagan earned his 4th win out of the bullpen, helping lead the Rays to a win over the Yankees, 5-2. Nathan Eovaldi earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, as the Red Sox were victorious over the Blue Jays, 6-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Carlos Carrasco got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, as the Indians took care of Detroit 3-2. Push past the Royals 5-3.